there, so we're going to be doing a rolling routine now to help with your lower back. You're going to need a roller like so. This is a soft one from Sissel. You can see it bends. You might have a hard roller. You might want to put a blanket or a towel on top to make it a little bit softer. I do recommend the softer rollers if you have one at all, but otherwise use what you have. We're going to start with an assessment though. So for that you're going to sit on the floor. So I'm sitting on my mat here, okay, feet in front for the moment, and notice what it feels like to sit on the floor. So maybe you're feeling a lot of kind of backward slouching, in which case you're going to need to get a pillow or a block and sit a bit higher. I want you to get high enough that you can sit tall without grabbing onto your legs or stressing at your shoulders or your jaw or anywhere else in your body. I want you to feel pretty relaxed sitting up tall. That might mean sitting on 2 of these or 2 pillows or even 3 pillows. That's fine. I want you sitting really tall because I'd like you to be sitting on your sitting bones. If you slide your hand underneath your cheeks of your bottom, you'll feel that spiky, sharp bone there. One on each side, they're your sitting bones. You want to be sitting on top of those rather than sitting on your tailbone. Okay, so do what you need to get up into this position. You might want to cross your legs instead. Maybe you still need to hold on with your hands, but try not to hold on too tight. And notice what that feels like. Is there still kind of a pressure to go there? If you let go of your hands, would you fall back? And then notice what it feels like for your neck as well. Move your head from side to side. Notice any tension there. Okay, so we're going to work on this and then come back and reassess this exercise. So grab your roller, put it behind you, and you're going to sit on top of your roller. I'm going to put my 2 hands behind me, fingertips pointing away from each other, and I'm just going to roll the cheeks of my bottom from the tailbone to back of your pelvis. So kind of rolling gently up and down. See what that feels like. This alone is a fantastic roll out routine for your lower back, but we'll add on a few more layers for a bit more effect. Okay, so that's one thing you could do. When you're doing this, make sure that you're not sinking into your shoulders. Push the floor away with your hands. You've got a nice long neck. Okay, next part is where you turn your body to the right, put your left hand on your right knee, and start to roll just the right cheek of your bottom. Now you're only on 1 cheek of your bottom here, not 2. So it's more pressure on a smaller area, so it might feel a bit more intense. If it shouldn't feel painful though, so if it does feel painful, you need to twist more towards the ceiling again to take the pressure off. Okay, again, you're pushing your hand into the floor, you're not sinking into your shoulder, you're noticing, what does this feel like? For me, it's a bit tight on this side, maybe it is for you too. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Right hand on the left knee, you feel the pressure on the left side of your bottom. If you have sciatica, you may want to ease off here, aim more towards the ceiling with your knees. You're still pushing the floor away with your hands and checking into what this feels like. How does it compare to the other side? Okay, we come back into the center, 2 hands on the floor, and let both knees just fold to one side, back to the center, and then fold to the other. You're just changing the orientation of the pressure on your bottom. So now it's going more side to side rather than up and down. Again, if you find a spot that's painful, move up a little bit, do the same thing, or move down a little bit. Might be uncomfortable, that's okay, but it shouldn't be painful. You might notice you can go way more to one side than the other, and you're pushing the floor away again with your hands. Okay, so come back to the center and go back to leaning to the right, left hand on your right knee. And this time we're not going to roll up and down, we're just going to open up that right knee. So let the right knee kind of fold out to the side and back in a few times. This goes a bit deeper again into your muscle, into your fascia. So if this is painful, move it up slightly or move it down slightly. Find a spot that feels bearable. You're not holding your breath. What does that feel like? Again, it's tighter for me on this side. And then try the same on the left. You're letting your left leg now open out to the side and back in again. The pressure is going a little bit deeper into your muscle and your fascia on this side. You're not holding your breath, pushing the floor away. Back to center. We'll do a bit more just kind of up and down rolling. See what that feels like now. Any difference? Maybe not. It's okay if there's no difference. The point is that you're asking yourself, you're curious, you're seeing, you're going and searching for the answers. That's the important bit. So have the roller now somewhere on the back of your bottom there, and let both knees fold to the right, then they move away from you, then they go to the left, and then back to the center. So you're doing a kind of circular motion, just to change it up a bit, spread the love, spread the massage in lots of different areas of your glutes, the muscles in your bottom, and then try going the opposite direction. And depending on how slippy your fabric of your trousers are, you might start slipping off the roller. So just reposition. And then finish off with a few, like we did at the start, just rolling up and down. You might find your tummy's gurgling, you might find yourself feeling a little bit more relaxed in general. And then we'll come off the roller. So just place it off to the side and go back to the position you were in the start of the class, whether it's on a couple of pillows, whether it's on a chair, legs crossed, or yeah, you might already feel, whoa, I feel about 2 inches taller. It's much easier for me to sit like this. Maybe it's easier for you to be on your sitting bones. Maybe there's less pulling back. And then you can check that also with your neck. So turn your head from side to side and notice maybe you get a bit of improvement there in how you can turn your head. And all because you massaged your bottom. So notice if you feel that difference, that improvement in your lower back. If you do, keep going with it using a soft foam roller or a hard roller with a blanket or a towel on top. You can always do just a section of the routine that will help your lower back as well. And I'd love to know how you get on with it. Take care.